The best thing that you can do in this life, I truly believe, is have a great first impression. Now, why? And that is because you literally only have 7 seconds for you to make a good first impression. Whether it's your looks, whether it's how you speak, whether it's just how you perceive yourself and show interest in other things. You can make yourself look way better than you actually are within the first 5 seconds than the majority of the people. Because, again, a lot of the people nowadays walk around in moody faces. They're just like, oh yeah, how are you? Right, yeah, I'm good, thank you. Just moody as fuck, right? How is that going to benefit you in any sort of way? You don't realise the amount of impact that people have on you. So, why? Why is it such a good thing? And that is genuinely just because, again, you don't know what kind of impact that they'll have. Maybe they will teach you something that is really, really important. You don't know whether they've got a business that you want to maybe succeed in. Maybe they've got business and they're willing to provide value that you don't already know. Maybe it's something along the lines of fucking connections within the hobby that you really want. Why? And that is why. Because you don't know everyone. You don't know that at the end of the day, also, a person that you speak to might be your wife, might be your best friend later in the future. And it is so important to really get the best impressions. And it's the same in business, right? Whether they are an annoying as fuck customer, still, the best impression always wins. It's as simple as that. Because if you're true, if you're loyal, and if you are just true to yourself and show the best first impressions, then there is almost no fucking turning. When somebody has got that much trust in you, then they will not be like, do you know what, fuck Toby, or fuck you, because he gave me a little shit introduction of what he was like when he first met. Instead, it is more like, do you know what, Toby's a really nice guy, or whoever you are. He was a really nice guy. Like, he done this when he goes above and beyond on the first interaction, and they'll always fucking remember that. It's so insane of how much people remember their first interaction with you. I can guarantee you can remember your first interaction with your best mate, can you? Unless you're extremely, extremely young, and if there is someone that you know quite well, and they moved into your school. I remember my first one with Ash, my best mate Ash. I remember my first interaction with him, and it was kind of a bit of an awkward one because he was funny as fuck and I didn't like that. But I was still nice to him. Do you know what I mean? It's insane. It can get you much further than you think. How do you do this? And that is the way that you perceive yourself and you perceive others, right? So I'm always, especially at work, in the gym, in places that I'm in like public view, I'm always smiling and I'm always like approachable. I'm always laughing. I'm always speaking to someone. Why is that? And that is because that I want people to like me. Now, a lot of the fucking gurus, and not gurus, but kind of just people now are gonna be like, no, you wanna be shown as afraid, right? Or like scary. So then people are afraid of you. Why? Why do you want that? Where does that get you? Because they won't fucking start a scrap with you? Is that really the only kind of thing? Also, you can say that smiling, laughing, and fucking talking to someone is also going to do the exact same thing. So you've got no leg to stand on. It's as simple as that. So anyway, going back onto it. So going back onto the I'm always speaking to someone, always smiling. And that is because I want people to, again, start a conversation. Why? It's because I want to know as many people as possible in this human endeavour. Why? I'm asking so many questions, but I want to answer them all. And that is because I want to, if I ever have a problem in my life and I don't know anyone who can fix it, then that is my problem. Yes, I can pay for somebody to paint my walls for me, but I could pay less if I provide something for them and then they provide something for me. So say if I'm a video editor, right? Fully video editor, whatever. Oh, okay, I'm getting married soon. Oh, right, okay. Do you want me to do the videos for you? Yeah, you can do the videos. Oh, do you know what? I actually really need my living room painting. Can you just, instead of paying me, just swap? How about that? You know? And again, you just don't know how much you can actually fucking learn off of people. People are extremely important. Whether they're thick, whether they're intelligent, you know exactly. Like, it's just nice to be able to speak to people, for one. For two, you learn off of everyone. Again. Pardon me, my God. You literally learn off of everyone. I don't care whether you think that this person is thick, whether you think that this person is hard to speak to. You just know that, fuck, alright then, I mustn't be like that person because that person can't speak to someone. I must learn how to speak to people properly. I must learn how to persuade people because that person persuaded me to buy that car. How did he do it? For example, I've got a very fond memory of someone. I fully convinced that he was a salesman. I'm not 100% sure, but he made me feel straight away how he was like, oh, do you know what? Clearly you've got a good gym around here. And I was like, can get it. But it wasn't the fact that he was, if someone said to me, well, oh my God, you've got massive arms, it wouldn't have hit the same. It was more of the fact of, they've got a good gym around here, obviously. And it's like, again, I didn't know that person, but I'm fully convinced he was. But he made me want to learn the power of sales to the point where I bought a book and was like, oh yeah, I want to learn how to sell. And now, guess what? My mate's wanting to learn how to sell as well, which is great. I fucking love it. It's good shit. So, it is hard, going back onto the other subject, it is hard for somebody to, if they've got a bad first impression of you, it's so easy for you to piss them off later in life, okay? Because what happens is, they always go back to that time. They're always like, oh yeah, but back when I first met him, he was a dick. Now, when you've made a great first impression, it's almost harder for them to dislike you because, oh yeah, every time that I see him, he's really happy. And the first time that I met him, he paid for my Sainsbury's order, whatever the case is. Oh, yeah, I know, but yeah, he did do that thing, but like, I've always known him to be really nice. I've always known him to be really nice. And it's such a simple fucking thing because it's the first 7 seconds. It's the first time you ever meet someone. It's the first time that it's just easy. You get an energy off people. Don't get me wrong. If they are bad energy, then fair enough. Fair enough. But make everything worth it. Make them think that you're trustworthy, whether you're intelligent, and that you provide value for them. Now, I'm not saying that you should do this in the first kind of thing. What I would focus on first is, oh my God, my voice. what I would focus on first is kind of just like the respect. So learn how to respect them. If they're someone that's quite, let's say, well known, don't fucking go up to them and be like, oh, I want a picture, blah, blah, blah. Just be like, oh, you're right, mate. Oh, yeah, yeah, whatever. And if they are very busy, then don't wait for them. It's okay. It's fine. And again, I want you to come across just very trustworthy, very just good. Do you know what I mean? Like a genuine good soul. There's not many genuine good souls in the world anymore. They always want money or something different. No, you know, maybe that's a video that I need to really dive into. But I think that's pretty much it for the rest of the video. I honestly believe first impressions are more important than you think. I love you all. I'll see you later. Ta-ra.